we were talking about this earlier. Ryan Leaf says that if it sounds like 1998 version of Ryan Leaf, then there's definitely a red flag. So Ryan Leaf was the number 2 overall pick in 1998. And he said if he hears that version of himself, then it's a red flag. He said a good litmus test for me is to always listen to the radio or TV interviews and close my eyes, just listen to the voice, and then I hear the answer. He has some concerns about Baker Mayfield, and that's what he's saying. It feels like we're trying to go out of our way with sports stories now. Like suddenly Russell Westbrook averaging a triple-double was a negative thing. Like we're really reaching for things now. Russell Westbrook, he's a stat patter. He's a ball hog. He averaged a triple-double. His team made the playoffs. Don't we celebrate anything anymore? Baker Mayfield, we don't look at his personality as a positive. We have to look at it as a negative. Josh Rosen, we don't look at that he's a smart kid, probably the best pure passer in the draft. We got to look at the negative of this. I mean, that's how we lean now. That's how we skew a story. Think about it. It's about what LeBron James isn't. Kevin Durant isn't. We have so much time to dissect that nobody wants to hear a positive. Nobody wants to hear a good story. Nobody wants to have somebody compliment somebody now. It's got to be, here's the negative. Hey, Rockets, great regular season, but if you don't make it to the NBA Finals, then this has been a bad season. No, it's been a great regular season. But, yes, you have to do something in the postseason. It just feels like there's a negative aspect to all of these sports stories. Pretty amazing. Really is. Lamar Jackson he hired his mom as his agent, and he's slipping in the draft. Not that he was raised by a single parent to get to where he is now, where he could be a first-round draft pick and he won the Heisman Trophy. But nobody wants to hear that. Teddy Bridgewater, raised by a single parent. Overcame a lot to get to where he was and get to the NFL. First-round draft pick. Comes back from career-ending injury perhaps. But, nobody cares, right? So, and I'm guilty of this. After a while, you just go, can we look at, is there a positive here? Yes, Eden.
I don't really know that that's a fair criticism of Baker Mayfield.
I don't think it is.
Like you close your eyes and he kind of sounds like me in 1998, so there's definitely a red flag there. Because when you close your eyes and listen to his voice, he sounds like what you were like. That doesn't really mean anything to me.
But that headline jumps out. If Ryan Leaf says, I love what I hear from Baker Mayfield, or, the leadership that he has, or the personality he has, by all accounts, and I don't know if you've read very much about this, but these teams love Baker Mayfield when he's in the room doing the interviews. They love his personality. But that's not a good story. It's, he's the next Johnny Manziel. He's not the next Johnny Manziel. Did he get arrested? Did he do something stupid in Arkansas? Yes, he did. Did he do something stupid on the sidelines in the game against Kansas? Yes, he did. Did he do some positive things? Did he win a Heisman? I mean, he was a walk-on, and he won a Heisman. But, nobody cares about those stories anymore. Like, after a while, you just get tired of it. It's like, man, we got to, here's the negative side of it. Is there a positive side? And it bums me out, though, when I hear it, because nobody wants to hear good news. And you don't get clicks on that. How do you get clicks? Oh, I'm going to rip LeBron. I'm going to rip Baker Mayfield. I'm going to rip Russell Westbrook. Really? And there's so much going on now, and so many great athletes, and so many great stories. And I'll be damned if we're going to find the same ones. We sort of stay in this cesspool here, man. Yeah, Paul.
I've always had the theory that a lot of us in the media are failed athletes or weren't athletes in any way, and there's still that high school quarterback superstar of LeBron James and Tom Brady and superstar athletes, and people in the media like to chip away at it because it still goes back to high school. They have everything, and you are the guy with pimples. And some of us are athletes, but most of us in the media are people who didn't turn out to be athletes in any way. Not you. You played college basketball, but still, most people didn't even touch that.
But you don't even have to play to be able to assess what's going on. I don't buy into that, hey, you didn't play the game, you can't critique what you see now.
I guess what I'm saying is more is it still goes back to like that they have everything. Let me chip away at the high school quarterback with the hot cheerleader girlfriend in the Corvette.
Yeah, it's like Tom Brady. You're just going to have people who don't like Tom Brady because he has everything. Instead of saying, you're not going to see this again. You're not. But that doesn't, you're not going to see LeBron again. But, people don't care. And then when he's gone, they're going to go, man, I miss LeBron or I miss Brady. Yeah, Seton.
But did you ever get parenting advice from people who don't have kids?
Yes.
And you're like, the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
You have no clue what you're talking about. I kind of get how an athlete could be like, oh, so what? You played basketball once in junior high? Okay, great. Now leave me alone.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of get that.
But I've at least played organized sports. Having a child is something.
Well, I've been around my nieces and nephews all the time, so I know a little bit about what it's like. I mean, you get that.
All right. Touche.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.